Hello everyone and welcome to day 4 of Inktober. The word of the day is freeze. And I've thought of course, the classic, stop, police, freeze. So I've drawn in my sketch over here for that one, but it wasn't my first thought. My first thought is to draw something where maybe some Arctic explorers are finding a frozen like a mastodon or some other ancient creature out in the snow. I was thinking how to work on that composition. So maybe also kind of looking downward like this one as well. Or we could try to do the opposite where we're looking up. So perhaps there could be like a crane. And then maybe it's lifting. The creature up. Of course, it would be wise to use a reference. I think we can generally get the idea in here. Right now it's starting to remind me of Dumbo. Or a woolly mammoth. I guess you can just add more lines like that to increase the woolliness. But many videos I've seen so far are not in real time, and they're either like pre-sketched and then you're just watching someone ink something in, which I do not really find all that interesting unless you're trying to learn the application of the ink, like the technique of doing so, like stippling or cross-hatching or something like that. And these tusks are not in the perspective that I want them to be. This one should be closer to us, and that one should be further back. Alright, that's better. And okay, so we move the eye up further. Then really make sure that we can see under the neck, maybe more under the stomach. Okay, so something like that, and then we could have a lower horizon line since we're looking up. And I guess of course you could try to show there's like a lot of snow and ice on the fur by leaving a lot of it white. And then we could have the excavation site. So you can see like part of it here. But I thought it would be interesting to find the real life pictures from whenever one of these creatures was first found, and they were able to study it further and learn a lot more from what was still intact inside and outside. So let's see, I like the right side of my compositions to be the heavier side or the more occupied side, and then I like a general visual line that goes from lower left to upper right. So let's see, we could still put like the treads from this machine over here, and then over here. Another good reference would be to use maybe like the scene in Star Wars on Hoth, or the scene in National Treasure. They're looking for the pipe in that ship wreck out in the snow. Yeah, I should expand this now. Okay, and then I want a guy over here. Get the furry hood, his jacket. Okay, something like this. Maybe lowering this horizon line. So I want his head. Well, no, I guess his head should not be below the horizon line because we're looking up. But I don't know, it could be either one. Bring this further down. And you could kind of have multiple layers to this, so they've been going through different layers of ice to get down there. And then maybe some like caution signs. Don't get too close. Don't fall in. And I don't know, use like some ropes or something. And I think that would be pretty much it. And here's like the suspect on this one, climbing the fence. General idea. Of course, they wouldn't be dark because of the flashlight on them, but you know, everything else would be dark. So something like this. And all this dark, and then maybe, so like the building should be like right here in my mind. And such a steep line with a fire escape. I'm bringing it up more. Maybe something like that. And then some type of light source with this guy. Putting something like out from the wall. So this would be a lot of ink to really darken everything in. But this is like my other idea. So other than just the actual application of the ink and going over it, these are my general thoughts for freeze. So I'll just keep working on them and cleaning up the line work and applying the ink and correcting some perspective and some proportions and stuff like that as I go forward. But hopefully that gives you a good insight into this one. And I guess I'll go ahead and show you the other ones I've been working on. Since my first video, it uploaded sideways and there's no way to flip it around. So this is yesterday's work here for bait. And previously, this is the first day, ring. Which again, I wanted to go with visual and audible ring. And each day I am still reading the dictionary to learn all I can about the definition of these words, rather than just the first thing that comes to mind. And here is day 2 for mindless. And that covers it. So hope you are going successfully on your Inktober 2019 journey, and I look forward to talking to you and showing you more work and looking hopefully at your work and what everyone's doing in the future. Thank you. Bye.